Hey guys, it's Tuesday, December 8th, I think. And it's Wacky Weird Wednesday tomorrow, and so I'm pre-recording, but I will be hanging up ornaments on my Christmas tree. So I wanted to play some background Christmas music. I have this Simply Christmas book that I got from school. We have a little free library, or there was a little. I don't go there now. I'm graduated and stuff now, but there was this free little library that professors, students, whoever would just put stuff they didn't want there, and so I got just a ton of stuff, and I'm like, the chances that I'm gonna have to play like Christmas music at something in my music career are pretty high. So I feel like it wouldn't be the worst idea to just, learn some Christmas music, and it's fun sight reading, so we're gonna see how well my sight reading is today on piano. But yeah, there's like tape on some of these pages. I have not looked at this ever, so this is my first time. Oh, maybe it was intentional? There's some reason two versions of the first Noel. Oh, maybe there's a page turn. Definitely the page turn. Gotcha. Thank you to whoever had this book before me. But yeah, and so for me, I am not very religious in the sense. So Christmas to me is less about that philosophy and more about gathering together with friends and families. I really like gift giving in the sense of really sentimental gifts that are meaningful to people, and finding really like those gifts that are really just like, I saw this throughout the year and it made me think of you kind of idea, and or like artistic things that are really a part of what that person likes. We're all characters. But anyways, here is Silent Night. Ooh, we are up high. Okay. Oh boy. I can hear my piano professor being like, go slower so that you can play it first go on your first read. Oh. Sorry, guys. This is a weird arrangement. I don't hear it at all. Where are we at? There's still a whole nother page, are you kidding? And before you come after me and be like, you're going so slow, it's because who goes fast when you first start a piece? If you are going fast when you first start a piece, you're practicing in not a wrong way, but not the most effective way. I'll give it credit. There was some stuff in there. But, yeah, go slow when you're starting out learning a new piece. I thought about that a lot in that. And just, I used to think that that was not the case. And now it's like, no. So, well, Magnus is here. And okay, I'm gonna turn it this way because I'm gonna need it to. I am decorating my tree. Well, I decorated it. And now I want to make a tree topper that is Pikachu hugging the top of it. And so I'm gonna have to adapt the pattern, but hang on, let me get the next clip in. This is the pattern I'm gonna make. And he's already holding something, so I'm gonna just like make the arms longer so that they can like wrap around. And I kind of want to make them like kind of loose arms so that like I can tie it around the very tip of the tree, that like part there. So, but yeah, that's the tree. I think I did a pretty good job decorating it. So, yeah. Okay. Hey guys, I don't really know what is going on anymore with the videos. Magnus is here. But anyways, it's Wacky Weird Wednesday that I'm trying to work on right now. And it's Thursday now. And so this is like the second time now that I haven't gotten them on the day that they needed to be uploaded. But I don't know, just the desire to edit has been weird, and it just hasn't felt right that I like need to work on the video longer still, or I don't have quite what I need in the video yet, despite the fact that I have so much footage. So it's like, I don't know, there's this like internal block that's happening with it. But I made more progress on Pikachu, so I guess that's good. I got 2 ears done, the back stripes, and the tail. So I'm going to show all of the stuff I have now. I have the cheeks, eyes, I think nose, but most of that stuff is just at the end embroidering. Yeah, the nose, eyes, mouth, cheeks, and arms, which I'm gonna adapt so that like they're really long, so you can just tie them around the top so it looks like he's hugging the top of the tree, which I'm gonna have to do some trial and error there, I think, because I'm not sure how long the arms are gonna need to be. They're gonna need to be pretty long so that I can actually tie them around, so it's gonna look a little odd, but that's okay. So we got the head, which is huge, but that's okay. So we got the head. I showed some of this stuff, I think, but maybe I don't know what I'm including or not yet, because I just have so much random footage now from this. But we got the body, which is just it looks so odd. I haven't stuffed anything yet. And then we got the hips with the little feets. I have the other matching set for the other one. And then I also got 2 ears made. So we got those. And then on the back of the body, there's these 2 little stripes for his little back stripes. And then we also got the tail, which the tail was it was an experience to make because it's like going at an angle and stuff. So it was interesting to read the pattern for that because there's technically like a hole right here and a hole right here, but you're supposed to sew those through. I'm not doing any of the sewing yet, so that's why I still have all these tails. I do that at the very end, and that's when I stuff too. But yeah, it's been a weird week. Just kind of my own energy all week, and just, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm hoping that I can get this video out today. I'm gonna go do a reading. I got a new deck of cards. It's the Crystal Grid Pattern deck. There's fluff on the camera, I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I'm doing that with the 5 elements. So, yeah. I guess there is a part of me that feels guilty for not getting these videos out at the right time, or the time that I'm, like, committing to it, and I really want to be... It's very important for me that I honor my word and what I say. And so if I'm, like, committing to these ideas of making these videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I would like for them to be uploaded that day. But work has just gotten a lot more busy. It's hard to get everything done in the morning, especially on Wednesdays, which is when these videos are supposed to get out. They're one of my busier days of the week, so that was not necessarily the plan there, and they're not going away, and that's definitely not going to happen. And I still plan on trying to upload Saturday videos every week to every 2 weeks with those, just because some of them take a lot longer, and this last week was just a whole situation, and I want to include in the video the, like, failure, because I think it's really important for me and this channel to show those vulnerabilities of sometimes an artistic idea doesn't always work out, but that's okay, and I can adapt and persevere. And it's actually really kind of funny because I was looking for my crochet hook earlier. It completely disappeared. Tore out, like, all of the couch cushions, moved the table, and as I was moving the table, I found one of my bird cards from my bird oracle deck, and it's the Junko. I don't really know much about birds yet, but its words are perseverance, adaptability, and calmness. So I think that's a lot of what these last couple weeks have been, where it's like acting rather than out of this anxious energy of trying to get the video done, get it on time, and all fine and dandy. It's like they're kind of like guidelines, but of the day that I would like them to be out, but sometimes more life and integration has to happen before I can upload the video. And I don't know if that makes sense, and if what I'm saying resonates with you, I guess just, like, let me know, but because it definitely helps to know where that I'm making sense. But so many filler words just used. But sometimes when I have all this footage and I don't really know the direction of the video, I get really nervous. And it's not necessarily about the content, really. It's more about trying to figure out how I want the video to work and what the flow is. And I'm thinking I'm learning how to do better at this. And that's kind of what this whole process is that we're always learning. And I have this, like, preconceived notion that don't necessarily know what I'm doing with everything. And it comes especially through with teaching. And so even in the mornings, I've just had a lot of anxious energy about getting prepared to teach. And so I think that causes me to avoid doing other things that also cause a lot of anxiety. And I'm just really living life out here. And yeah, my intentions aren't to delay these videos. And while there aren't many of us yet here, I think it is important to build a strong foundation on accountability and sticking to my word. And so it's kind of where I'm going with this. And I hope you enjoy the video, and remember to like, subscribe, share the video, turn on that bell notification so you get notifications when I upload. And Wednesdays and Saturdays are the upload days. And this Saturday, I am hopeful the video will get out, because I think I've integrated a lot and learned a lot this week of what I needed to. And the spread this week just had many multifaceted other spreads and other knowledge that I had through just experience through this week came through, and I needed to experience those before I could write the script. And I don't even think I am going to write much of a script, because I think it will come naturally and it will flow, and there is some stuff within here in these videos that I've recorded for what I believed was Wacky Weird Wednesday, but I think some of it is also for the video for Saturday. And that's what makes it hard, is that, like, Wacky Weird Wednesday is meant to be more of these, like, oh, just, like, clip in my life, whatever is going on, but making Pikachu is almost a whole video in itself, so I might separate those and just do the ornaments of the Christmas tree and a little update on where we're at, because making crochet amigurumi is a lot of work. Although I've been going really fast with this one, and because I started it, like, what, 2 days ago? Maybe now? I think 2 days ago, and I'm almost done with him. So that's exciting. Yeah, I kind of want to look more into the Junko, because there was a reason. There's always a reason. Nothing happens to you. Coincidences don't exist. It's the universe trying to get you to tell you something. So always be watching, always be paying attention, and this week has really been about bringing myself back to the present and trying not to overthink all these things and worry about deadlines, and just I'm putting that box down. I'm not going to carry this box of all this chaotic energy, even though the channel is chaotically creating. It still will be chaotic, don't worry, guys. My art is chaotic, and that's the whole joy of it. I never know where I'm going. I never know the direction of what's happening. I just go with whatever is thrown at me, and I think that's a great way to live life, actually, is just take one step at a time. There's this skill that I really like where it's one thing at a time. I have a mug that says one day at a time, and I think when it is getting really hard and you're really in that dark cave, all it takes is just one little step, and you don't know if that one little step is what it's going to do and how many, like, ripple effects that one little thing is going to change. So just keep on persevering, keep on doing. You guys got this. Adaptability, calmness, the lesson of our Junko today. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Junko? Can you count how many ums I've said? That's another phrase that I use a lot, I guess, but that one feels a little bit better than the I don't know. So, yeah, but we all have a sense of deep knowing, and it's been ingrained in us that there's this idea of I don't know, and I'm learning how to break that, and I think that's really important, and it's important that I share my knowledge with others, and I don't know came up in my head, but I do know, and I know that this is important, and I'm building the foundations of this channel brick by brick, and just like I said, one step at a time, and one video at a time, one edit at a time, just everything. It's going to be okay. And despite these videos not getting up when I wanted them to get up, it's all going to work out. It's not going to change the viewpoint on this channel detrimentally, I don't think. It's just I want to hold myself to the standard of, oh, I got like a big scratch on my ring there. I want to hold this standard to myself, and I think it is really important to try to follow through with that as much as possible. And so, even though it's still a new channel and it's still building, I want there to be that reliability that, that like, hey, this is something you can look forward to during your week of just like chilling, hanging out, maybe doing some own art. I want to create some more, not really like, I wouldn't necessarily call them tutorials in the same sense where it's like, okay, this is specifically a tutorial video, but more like, draw, paint with me, like, here, I'm going to walk you through the steps of how I go through this, but it's not necessarily in the terms of a tutorial. It's meant to be like, hey, we're going to do a fun little project. Join me if you'd like, because I'll walk you through it, and we'll take it one step at a time together, and really about inspiring creativity in other people and showing them that, like, hey, you can do these artistic, musical things. We all have that innate ability in us to create, and it's just a matter of finding what your niche is, and yeah, as always, stay chaotic, stay creative, and I love you guys. I'm gonna do the right hand only. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this book.